Hello, beautiful souls. Thanks for tuning in to another Spiritually Ziya reading. So, before I pull a couple cards for you guys, just to get a brief general message for what just recently opened up for you from the full moon that just passed, I just wanted to give you a channeled message that I was getting, and it was it's time to stand tall, to fill our lungs with the power of the breath, to reclaim our throne, fix our crowns, and to speak with authority. So, I feel like something that opened up for us as a collective from this full moon is an opportunity to really explore our power, to embrace our power, and to stand tall in our power. And I was also getting like a very strong connection to ancestors, as well as a lot of like spiritual insight. I was seeing the high priestess, but I was also seeing the emperor card. So the emperor can be known as somebody who is a very powerful individual, right? He's the king of kings. Even the kings got to schedule an appointment to come and see the motherfucking emperor, right? So it's like somebody who's really like, and I'm also getting the vibe of like sitting still and allowing things to kind of come to you or work for you. And it's not to say that you're just not doing any work, but it's like you guys have already laid the foundation, like it's like allow that to work for you. It's kind of giving me the vibe of like a farmer, like somebody who has already planted all their crops and stuff, and now you just got to let your crops do what they do. That's the vibe that I'm getting. But let's jump in and pull a couple cards, because I don't have a lot of time right now, but I really want to do a reading. So what just recently opened up for us as a collective spirit? Get a starting message for the collective. We got campfire. Do not fear opening your mouth and allowing your tongue to speak with number 6. That's interesting. And the smoke with the fox and the dragon coming out is making me think of ancestors, like I was just saying. We even... Are you stuck? Hold on. We literally have the full moon on this card as well. I mean, I don't know. I don't think the full moon... Yeah, the full moon's not in every card. I think it is in quite a few. Look, we got tobacco. Feed your ancestors. Raise the sacred smoke to them, for they are hungry to connect. So definitely getting a very strong message of your ancestors are going to be connecting with you. That is something that is opening up. Is, the veil is really thin. It's been thinning out for quite a while now. But expect more communication from your ancestors, more guidance. What's your problem? On the bottom of the deck, we got Coven with number 9. I am you, you are me. When we come together, we are all we seek. This is making me think of like a soul tribe. Like you have a soul tribe, but also I feel like this is that, like almost like you coming together with different aspects of yourself, harmonizing. Like everything that you thought you were looking for in the external world, it's like you're finding it within. Something about like peace that's coming in as well. But the girl's white hair in this is definitely making me think of like wisdom, like an old soul. But yeah, standing in your power, speaking up for yourself, the connection to the ancestors, you guys having a lot more spiritual insights or access to insights. I'll put that right there. I know that is kind of in the way, but I want to pull a couple tarot cards real quick. Hearing that, what's love got to do with it? I don't know why, but that's giving me like a message of Like, even if you love somebody, like, you don't have to deal with all their bullshit. It's like, yeah, okay, I love you, but what does that have to do with it? Like, I'm not just gonna let you treat me like shit. I'm not gonna let you talk to me like that. Like, just because you're my family, just because you're my partner, just because you're my kid, you know, like, you need to get in line. You need to motherfucking act right, okay? You ain't taking nobody's shit right now. I am feeling that. I just heard, do you know who I am? That's funny. Do you know who I am? Do you even know who you're talking to? Got the Ten of Cups in reverse. Ten of Pentacles in reverse on the bottom. This is a lot, but we got Temperance, Seven of Cups, Page of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. So I'm feeling like where there's been like discord and disharmony, I do feel like there is something that is shifting there for us as a collective. Like having an opportunity to like balance the scales, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. And sometimes balancing the scales looks like chaos. It looks like darkness. It looks like disconnection. You know, all of this has to happen in order for balance to happen. Like order, for community. You know, the opposite of everything I just said. Let me get one more, please, and thank you, Spirit. Okay, I'm going to take the Two of Swords in reverse. What's here? We got the Ten of Swords in reverse, the King of Cups, and the Six of Swords. So there's something that it's almost like you're returning to, or that you keep running back to time and time again, whether this is like a person or some sort of like coping mechanism or something. It's like in the past you sought this out when you weren't feeling good in your energy, you know what I mean? It's like a comfort. I see you guys like kind of learning how to utilize this in a healthy way. You know, the Six of Swords talks about moving toward like peaceful waters, you know, moving away from chaos. And the King of Wands is also making me think of somebody who is like creating and maintaining emotional stability. I don't know, there's something there. Like you guys keep like reverting back to something, but this ends up being good for you. It might have been toxic for you in the past. Maybe it was like something to do with like moderation. You know what I mean? Like everything in moderation. I got the Five of Cups in reverse. So you guys are letting go of some sadness, some pain. Deep-rooted fucking traumas, things like that have been blocking you from being able to achieve abundance and prosperity and emotional fulfillment. If you throw that on the ground, I'm not picking it up again. Yeah, things that have been preventing you from being able to achieve like emotional fulfillment and stability. And I'm feeling like there's a clearing that just recently happened, like this portal that opened up. I'm seeing it even as like how this Five of Cups is like, this is almost like the portal that opened up. It's like sucking all the bad shit that it's been kind of keeping you stuck, you know what I mean? And you're getting like the lighter energies to come in and replace that. So like if you've been feeling like you've been lacking abundance, here comes abundance to replace that. If you've been lacking love, here comes love to replace that. If you've been lacking self-esteem, here comes self-esteem to replace that. It's like whatever you've been missing or lacking, the universe is bringing that to you now. We got Thrive. I don't know why I just pulled a card like that because I'd never do that. Thrive variety with tolerance. Look at the ancestors. That's crazy. Some of you guys could be being called to take like a tolerance break of some sort to maybe focus on your health, your sobriety. That's not going to resonate for everybody, but that could just be something that is coming up that spirit is encouraging. Maybe you need more of like a clear head in this next stage for you guys to really be able to hone into the energy that the universe is giving to you, that your ancestors are giving to you. And we got our Ziki Dabaron with gratitude. Yeah, this always gives me the vibe of like the Wheel of Fortune for some reason. So I do feel like things are shifting in your favor thanks to, behind the scenes, like your guides working for you behind the scenes, making sure that everything falls in order. And for this also what do we want to call it? Renewed sense of power and self-worth, self-esteem that you guys are stepping into. But yeah, another message that's coming up here is like, hold on. Let me sit with this for a second. Like when somebody, you know how like when you smoke or you drink a lot or something, like you start to build a tolerance towards that. It's kind of giving me the vibe of like the things that have felt overwhelming to you in the past, like you be like having more of a tolerance for that, it not affecting you as much, which makes it easier for you to now establish some sort of like new lifestyle that you've been wanting to implement into your life, or new habits that you've been wanting to implement into your life, right? So if, for example, been wanting to move your body more, right? We're just going to use exercise as an example. You've been wanting to move your body more, but like you just are so depleted by the end of like your work day, or by the end of, the time that you are taking care of your kids and your responsibilities, or whatever it is, right? Whatever you feel like takes up most of your time in the day, you're depleted by then. It's like you're building a tolerance to that. So by the end of the day, when you actually do put the kids down to bed, you still have like some energy for yourself to put into yourself. So you start to utilize that to maybe walk on a treadmill, to do like your stair stepper, to go on a walk by yourself if you're comfortable with that, whatever it is, right? Do some stretches. Maybe you got a medicine ball. You're gonna work out with your medicine ball for 10 minutes out of the night, or out of the day. Night. Okay. Whatever it is, it's like you're utilizing your time. Like you have more energy now than you have in the past because you've built some sort of like tolerance, if that makes sense. And now you're utilizing it to thrive more in your energy, to thrive more in your situation, whatever your situation looks like. But yeah, I feel like there is clarity that's coming in. Something that is opening up for us is more clarity, more insight, more direction and decisive action that we'll be able to take. With the Ten of Cups coming in reverse, it's in reverse, but I am getting the message of like wherever there is like disharmony in your connections and your relationships, this is like turning around. This is changing. And I think it is because like you are standing more in your power and you're feeling more confident in your energy. And once you start implementing these new lifestyle changes that you've been wanting to do for a while now, I'm feeling for a lot of us, you're going to start to feel more confident just in general, which is going to like exude this like glow, you know what I mean? And it's going to allow you to feel more stable in yourself and in your connections. So for those of you that kind of struggle with codependence, maybe other people affect your energy more than you would like them to. And I'm talking to myself right now. Because you've been focusing more on yourself, working on yourself, people are going to have less power over you because you're standing in your power. You don't have more power to give to anybody else, right? You're taking all of that for yourself. So I love that for you guys. I think I'm just going to pull a couple tea leaves to kind of end this off. Let's see. Can we get some additional messages and insight, Spirit? Sorry, I'm trying to shuffle these a little bit, but it is so hard. This deck is huge. Anything else that the collective could look out for? Ooh, like 4 or so that just fell on the ground. Ooh, I tried to catch it. I tried. All right, let me get these cards in order real quick. As I was trying to grab this freaking last card, this one that was just giving me such a hard time. Short journey. I fucking cut the light off and couldn't figure out how the hell to turn it back on. Jeez Louise. This is a lot of cards, so we're just going to run through these really quick. We got dark man, dealings with or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. Needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. Younger man, dealings or relationship with a younger man. Throne, that's so funny, position of authority. That is hilarious to me because of the channeled message. Key, successful outcome to your problems. We got turkey with someone is behaving stupidly. Dun, dun, dun. Money path, a path with money is waiting for you to find it. Cain, pay attention to your health. I picked that up kind of a little bit too. Maybe taking some time to focus on your health. We got wall with misunderstanding. Boo, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. We got rainbow, the most difficult part of a situation is over. Bat, take care, enemies are working against you. I don't feel like you really got to worry about that. Horse with short journey. Fire with strong emotions, passionate, love, or hate. We got eye with psychic abilities, trust your intuition. And we got grasshopper with situations in the balance that require careful handling. So, I mean, there's a lot here. I'm not going to go over everything. But for a lot of you guys, I am feeling like there is some sort of like partnership that is being highlighted, whether that's a romantic or a business partnership. Spirit is emphasizing like you collaborating or working with somebody. And on the bottom of this, we got fair woman with dealing a relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Ooh, and underneath we got archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening. And flowers with happiness. You guys got a lot of beautiful energy here that hangs in the balance. What are you eating? Aki. The shit kids put in their fucking mouth. Like, what is this? Bro. No. Ak. Anyways. Yeah, it's about time for me to roll up out of here. Trust your intuition. It's leading you down a path with a lot more abundance, with a lot more opportunities. Don't worry about the fucking haters. A message that I was getting that I did not fucking actually read was, I actually scribbled it out, but it was talking about lay down your swords. It is not a time to fight, but to trust that we will fight your battles for you. So that's what I ended up scribbling out, but maybe I should have left it in there because you really don't got to fight these battles. Spirit's got your back. Your ancestors got your back. Anybody who's trying to send you any negative energy, ill will, they will be handled. Okay. You don't got to worry about that. But this is all I have for you guys. And I hope this resonates. Brings you a lot of love, healing, and clarity. Expect your psychic abilities to be strong, to be heightened. Trust them. They're leading you always. And that is your connection to the divine, through your psychic abilities. So don't doubt that, because if you doubt that, then you're doubting the divine. And it's a vicious cycle. Anyways, I'm sending you guys lots of love. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button so you don't miss when I upload. And I hope to see you guys in my next one. Take care of yourself.